If your Epson EcoTank 4850 is not printing correctly, then stay tuned because today I'm going to show you how to fix that. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer repair video. And today I've got the Epson EcoTank 4850, and basically in this video I'm going to show you how to fix a specific problem that will cause lines in your prints, faded prints, choppy prints, missing colors, and blank pages. If you have any of those things going on with your printer currently, you are going to want to watch this video. It's very important. Even if it's a little bit of your print quality that is off, you are going to want to watch this video because I'm going to show you how to fix that problem so you can get back to printing normally again and get that print quality back 100%. Now I hope that this video ends up being helpful. If it is, please make sure to like. If you have any questions at all about what I'm doing here in this video, make sure to comment below. And if you want more videos like this, please make sure to subscribe. So what is happening with your printer right now is that the print head has become clogged. Now, the print head getting clogged is caused by various reasons, not running your printer enough, or running your printer too much with low ink, and some other things that can happen along the way that would cause your print head to be clogged. So what you want to do is you want to unclog this print head. You can do it very easily on your own with the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. There's going to be a link for this product in the description below. Anytime while you're watching this video, you can go down there, click on the link, get yours today. It will be shipped out to you quickly. Now I am running a discount, so go check that out. Make sure you get the discount, click the bubble that will give you a certain percentage off, and you can get yours quickly with Amazon Prime. Now what you're gonna get in this kit is you're gonna get some cleaning solution. This solution is safe to use on your printer and is not gonna cause any damage. I have done this hundreds of times with this cleaning solution, and this is a very, very good, safe option for you to clean your print head. Next, you're going to receive a 20 milliliter syringe. This is what we're gonna be using. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use this 20 milliliter syringe. You're not going to find another 20 milliliter syringe on the market like this for a cleaning kit. You're then going to have a silicone tubing that you are going to place right on the syringe. Now, this silicone tubing, I have made it this size so that it's small enough to where it can get some really good connection. You see there, it's going to be a little difficult to add it on. However, it does get on, and you want to put it all the way to the bottom. So this is what is included in the kit. This is what you're going to get. This small tubing is going to allow you to apply pressure to the nozzle and push out any of the dried up ink that is in there. Another tool you're going to need that does not come with this kit, unfortunately, is a tiny Phillips head screwdriver such as this one. This is a Husky. It's a very small Phillips head screwdriver. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for one of these products as well, just in case you don't already have it, because this is important that you have for this specific printer model. If you have another printer model, you may not need it, but for the EcoTank model specifically, you will need this tool. I'm also going to be using rubber gloves, and you're going to need some paper towel. So this is everything you're going to need to get started with this quick DIY printer repair. It's going to be very much worth it. You're going to save yourself hundreds of dollars, and I say that because those are the testimonials I have received from using this product, is that people will save themselves hundreds because you didn't have to buy a new printer, you didn't have to buy new ink, and you saved your current printer. There's a lot of dollars that are attached to your printer, and so you fixing it yourself with the instructions in this video is imperative to you saving money. And I really hope that that's what ends up happening, is that you're able to fix your printer and get back to printing normally again. So why don't we get right into this repair? Alright, so of course here you have all of the supplies you're going to need. Best Printers Cleaning Kit, the tiny Phillips head screwdriver, gloves, and paper towel. What you're going to do now is you're going to go into the maintenance, and you're going to print off a nozzle check. This nozzle check is very important because this is going to help you determine exactly which colors are having the most problems. You can then pinpoint that problem, and that can direct you with your cleaning. Now, you may already have an idea of which colors are having the most issues, but this is just confirmation and guidance for you when it comes to the print head cleaning. Now we're going to be dealing with the print head. We want to get the print head to the middle, so how do we do that? What we're going to do is we're going to close the printer up, we're going to go back into the maintenance, and we're going to print another nozzle check report. Except this time, in the middle of the process, while it is doing the printing, we are going to be unplugging the power cable. Once we unplug the power cable, the print head will be stuck, will be in place wherever it was at the time, and usually it's right in the middle because that's where it is able to print. That is exactly where we want the print head. Alright, so now that the print head is where we want it and it's able to move left and right, we now want to prep it to be able to work on it. So we're going to move the print head to the left, and by moving it to the left, we then are able to get the paper towel, fold it up just right so that it's able to fit under the print head, and we're going to place it under the print head. How do we place it under the print head? We're folding it up, placing it down, and then moving the print head directly over it. We want to have an equal amount of paper towel on either side of the print head sticking out. Now there will be another reminder for this later on in the video, but for every 10 milliliters of cleaning solution you push through this print head, you're going to want to replace this paper towel. So now we're going to be taking our small Phillips head screwdriver and we're going to be unscrewing just one screw that's holding this print head cover in place. Once that screw is out, we're then able to pop and move the print head cover out of place and take it off. That's going to give us access to all of these color and black veins that we need to get to. Black, cyan, magenta, and yellow. Okay, don't let all of this intimidate you. You can do this by watching this video. You are a printer doctor. Just put that in your mind. Don't worry about it. At this point, you're going to pinpoint which colors need the most work. Where do you have the most lines? Where do you have the most problems? If it's all of the colors, what I'm going to be doing with one of these, you're going to be doing to all of them. So we're going to be removing the veins and then popping out that cartridge, which is not a cartridge. It's simply a passage point, but we're going to call it the cartridge because the print head holds the cartridges, these veins attached to the cartridges. So right now we're pinpointing the black ink cartridge and nozzle. So to take this out, it's fairly easy. All you're doing is removing the vein and then you're popping that front latch a little bit and it should click out of place, and then you're able to remove this makeshift cartridge. This is just a passage point. You see it here. The black ink just passes through here and it goes down to the print head that is then able to print on paper. So there's one of two ways of doing this. You can push the cleaning solution through this passage, or you can get directly to the problem, which is the print head. Usually these cartridges, these passage points are not going to be blocked up, so that's why we go to the source of the problem, and that's why we remove these makeshift cartridges. Now this one is the cyan cartridge. We're removing that one as well so that we have better access to the black nozzle. If you wanted to get to the cyan nozzle, you would then want to remove the magenta or yellow, I believe it is magenta, that is right next to the cyan. And at this point, I'm just locating and showing you guys the nozzles. These are the nozzles that you're able to fit the plastic tubing over and that you're able to push cleaning solution through. Under these nozzles, this is where if there's clogging that's going to happen, it happens at this point. Alright, so now we have the Best Printers cleaning kit. We're going to then take this cleaning kit, fill up the syringe with the cleaning solution, attach the plastic tubing, silicone tubing rather, and then we're going to be attaching that silicone tubing to one of the nozzles, the nozzle that we want to work on. In this instance, it's the black nozzle. It's pretty hard to show, but I was able to get it on there pretty tightly. You want it to fit all the way on top of the nozzle, all the way down to the bottom, and then you're going to be able to push the cleaning solution through. I would push this cleaning solution through in increments of about 10 milliliters. You have about 20 milliliters with the whole syringe, so once you get about halfway, you are then stopping. You want to replace and swap out the paper towel so that it doesn't create a mess down there. You can do this multiple times, so have the paper towel ready for this and just swap it out. It's going to make this a whole lot easier. I've done this in the past where I just keep going, keep pushing the solution through, and it creates a pretty big mess. So you're swapping it out 10 milliliters at a time. Now everything that I'm doing here gets amplified. So if you have all the colors that are not printing, you're removing everything out of here. Just make sure maybe you take a picture before you remove everything, because you do want to connect everything back the way it's supposed to be connected. So for every nozzle that you're having a problem with, you want to push through at least 20 total milliliters through at minimum. The most is unlimited. You can push unlimited amounts of cleaning solution through here, but of course you don't have unlimited cleaning solution. So you want to measure that out. What I'm doing now is I am removing the magenta cartridge so that I can reach the cyan nozzle. I'm not cleaning the magenta nozzle at this time. I'm simply cleaning the cyan nozzle. Now going back to the nozzle report, you really want to be able to read that correctly. If you don't have any lines, streaks, or fading in one of the colors, don't touch that color. Don't waste your time. There's no clogging there. Everything is completely normal. There's no reason to clean it. Only clean the colors that are giving you the most issues. The colors that are obvious. The colors that, even if it's just faded, but that's the color that's giving you the most issues, that's the one you want to go for first. If it's black, go after black, and then work your way up to the other colors. That's the best way to do this. The colors that are printing normally, don't touch them. Alright, so once you're done with the cleaning, you're satisfied with the amount of cleaning you did, you're then going to be putting everything back together. First, you're going to place all of the cartridges that you removed back into the print head, and you're going to be attaching the vanes to the cartridges thereafter. You're going to want a wet towel to clean along the way because this can be pretty messy. And you want to dry up any ink that may be left at the bottom where the paper towel was. Now, connecting all the vanes, you want to make sure everything is snugly fit. That's why you kind of want to move things around, and you want to get a good idea of how everything was connected in the beginning. So that way you're able to connect everything back. You may need to push some of the vanes back a little bit into the system. Just like I'm doing here, it's nothing complicated. And you're just pushing it back, you're making everything fit in place. And you're making sure that plastic cover on the top, do not dismantle that. Do not remove that in the beginning. You want to leave that because that's very hard to put back together. However, you still can put it back together. So once everything is placed back in its position where it was originally, you then are going to place the print head cover over them. Now, another very important part of this whole process that I haven't talked about yet is you need to make sure that your ink levels are high. And when I say high, you want it to be more than 3/4 of the levels that it should be at. Preferably, you have them at 100%. But if they're below this level, you really want to get yourself some remanufactured ink. This is going to be less expensive ink. It's going to be the same ink as the OEM, except it's marketed differently. It's going to be basically the same. So you want to make sure that you top off all of your ink. Because right now, what you're doing is you're pushing out ink out of the system. So now you're going to have to push ink back into the system. To push it back into the system, you need more ink. And if you're running it too low, that could have been what caused your issues from the start, is running your ink too low. You always want to have high ink levels, above 50% always. So now what we're doing is we're going into the maintenance. This is a very, very important step. Once you've done this cleaning with the cleaning kit, you're then going to select power cleaning in the maintenance section. You're going to say yes to everything, and you're going to allow the printer to do a power cleaning. Do not miss this step. This step is very, very important. The power cleaning allows the ink to be pushed back into the system. That's exactly what you need to happen here. Now, this could take some time. I would set aside maybe 1 or 2 days to do this whole process. Not that the problem won't be solved in 1 to 2 days. It could be right after the power cleaning is done, you get back to printing normally again. But just allot that time so that you're not pressuring yourself. The more patient you are with this process, that means that if you have to go back and do this again, you are not frustrated. The better results you will get. So the more patience equals better results with this. Once the power cleaning is over, you're going to go back and print off a nozzle check report. You're going to print off this report, and this report is going to show you if the color came back or not. Now, don't be worried if it doesn't come back the first time. That is very, very common. All you're going to do is you're going to run another power cleaning and another one until the color is back and normal again. Now, if you've run it 2 or 3 times, you may have to go back and redo this cleaning. View this as a loop. If you don't get the desired results, if your colors are not 100% back to normal, you are going and starting back from step 1 and going all the way through the process to the power cleaning and then printing off the nozzle report again. So that's really how you have to approach this.
You can do it. I believe in you. I hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like. If you have any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Also, all of the product links for all the products I talked about in this video will be in the description below. That's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.